Now what we're going to do, I thought I would make a couple more things for you. We have the cute balloon and party hat, and you can do these in any colors that you would like. But I'm going to make the orange hat and the yellow balloon. And we're going to start off here with, we'll do the red for the bottom fringe for the party hat and the little top. So I have just my melted chocolate. Now when you're working with your chocolate, if it starts to get a little bit hard on you after it cools down, you can just pop it back in the microwave for about 10 or 15 seconds and it'll be nice and creamy again for you. So I'm just painting the mold. Okay, I have the bottom fringe done. Now we're going to do the little ball on top. We'll do it in red as well. And here again, if you see any light shining through your chocolate, you'll know that you just need to put a little bit more in that area. So we have our cute little party hat. And now we're going to fill the back of that with orange. And you can see I'm just taking the spoon and kind of working that orange chocolate up into the ball, the top of the hat. You can move that around, give it a tap. And if you notice here it went over a little bit, that's okay. We can just take our knife and scrape it. Or when it comes out, we can just smooth it out with our hand. Now before I put this sucker stick in, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the balloon. The balloon has cute little circles on it, and you can make them any colors you want. So we'll do a red circle, a couple red circles in here, and it's indented so it shows you exactly where to go. We'll do pink. And I'm going to fill, the main color of my balloon is going to be yellow, so you could do any color circles but yellow. Let's do a cute little couple orange circles. And two more circles, we'll do those in green. So you can see, you can zoom in and see I just have the circles painted. And then on the back, it's pretty much flat. So I'm going to fill this with yellow chocolate. Okay. I just need to get the little bit, the stem of the balloon. This is where the paintbrush comes in handy too for these small spots. You can take your paintbrush and get in those small areas. Here again, we're going to tap the back. And if you can see here, a little chocolate got on the candy mold. Don't worry about that because when it comes out of the freezer, it'll just separate from your main piece of chocolate. So now that we have the candies done, we want to make these suckers. So remember, grab your sucker sticks. Now this is different. This candy mold is different because it doesn't have a complete place for the sucker stick. But you want to make sure the sucker stick is far enough into the piece of chocolate so you don't have to worry about it coming off. And give it a twirl so it's all covered in chocolate. Now these will go in the freezer for about 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll show you those when we get back. Okay, now that our chocolate candy molds have been in the freezer for about 7 minutes, we're ready to take them out. I'll just give you a word of caution. Sometimes when you go to turn it over, have your hand ready because they'll be ready to come out, and if they hit the hard counter, they'll break. So you may want to put a dish towel down. I just use paper towels. So when they come out, these were ready. We have our cute suckers. Super easy. Now if you have any rough edges, like I said, just the heat from your hands will take care of any of those little imperfections. Now the other thing we want to show you our rice, crisp rice and chocolate ice cream cone. So just tap it, it'll come out, and here we have our cute ice cream cone. And it's smooth on the front, and then it's got the crisp rice on the back. Okay? Now the next thing I want to show y'all today is how to put a filling. If you want to make like, I have some peanut butter mixture here, the homemade peanut butter cup mixture, which is like a Reese peanut butter cup. It's delicious. And the recipe, you can go on our website, partytimebr.com, to get the recipe, but it's 18 ounces of creamy or chunky peanut butter, a stick of melted butter, and a pound of powdered sugar. And you just mix it in a mixer, and it makes this delicious mixture. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put chocolate in here, and then we're going to have our filling. So you can kind of get an idea of how big your filling needs to be. And instead of having to pinch off each one, you can roll it into a log, and then just cut it about the size once you have one. And that way it'll go a lot quicker. And then you can roll them out and see, test one, yes, that'll fit in there. Now remember, you may think that doesn't look like a lot of filling that's going to go in this candy mold. Remember, you're going to have chocolate all around it as well. So the way I like to do this is, I have my milk chocolate here, and I like to put a little bit of chocolate in the bottom of each one. Because of course you want to make one tray, you just don't want to make one piece of candy at a time. Okay, and then you can take your paintbrush and work around. And here again, you want to look for any weak places in your chocolate. And if you feel like you just need a little more chocolate, that's an easy fix. You can just get a little more on your paintbrush. Because we're basically making the shell of the chocolate, the shell, and then we're going to put the peanut butter mixture in there, and then we're going to top it with chocolate again. So let me just finish these two for you. Okay. And like I said, remember to hold it up to the light, and if you see any weak places, you can fix those before you put your filling in. Okay. And then I have my little pieces of filling here. And you can drop those right, can you see that? Right on top. And you don't want to press the filling because you don't want to see the filling from the bottom. So I have my pieces of filling here. So you can see you have your chocolate shell, your filling, and then you're just going to come back on top of each piece with more chocolate. And you can just kind of move your spoon around. One more to go. Okay, and just give it a tap. Release those air bubbles so you have a nice smooth piece of candy. And here again, we're going to put it in the freezer for about 7 minutes.